Welcome back to Age of Strife. So, the wolf has started to swim. And Ty, you're up on the crypt over here. You're standing over near the crypt, which is a very flattened area. This is rocky outcropping that's been flattened by people, intentionally. So you can be at the edge of that area where the flattened stone meets the more natural, rugged stone. And you can see the wolf starting to kind of look around and start swimming.
How far along in the river is the wolf?
The wolf is about here.
Okay. I will, I guess, start peppering it with crossbow bolts.
Okay, so that is 350 feet. It's just over 100 yards. What range is your crossbow?
Crossbow is 60, 120, 180, so it's
Medium
too
range.
far.
Yeah.
Or it can't hit
That's
it?
in yards, actually.
Oh, okay.
So it's at medium range right now.
So that's a minus two,
to
I
hit, and then it's kind of in the water, so -4. This is partially
So
submerged.
a total of -6 or -4 in total?
-6 total.
Do we see the town guard at all?
You probably don't. Stefan, you're running alongside. At this point, you are kind of cruising up along the bridge to get to the crypt. Luther, you see now, it's taken a little while, but you see coming up from the central market towards the bridge is the sheriff with 2 men at his side.
Yeah, I immediately start yelling and pointing down towards the river and yelling, "He's in the water!"
This attracts, you guys can hear the yelling probably about the water. And
Which way is the wolf swimming?
Once the shot was fired, Wolf starts swimming towards the crypt.
Yeah,
Oh.
and I'm just gonna try to shoot it with whatever crossbow it is that Jeff dropped.
Okay. Let's roll initiative. Ty had, that action sort of readied.
Okay. How long before?
You don't know how fast it's going to swim. Roll
Yeah.
initiative.
Okay.
Well, you're going to have to make your decisions without knowing a lot of information here, because this is a brand new situation in a lot of ways.
Okay, there's no possible way it could get to me this round.
That's the attitude.
If so, I'm not one to call DM hacks, Neil. I usually go with the flow, but I will be screaming those DM hacks on that.
Roll your initiatives, everybody.
Okay. Weapons.
Whoops, that was a D20 plus 3.
What's the speed on your crossbow, Jeff?
8.
Speed is 8.
Okay.
Actually, I think I preferred my D20 roll to my D10 roll.
Yeah.
So our initiatives are 7, 17, and 16. Those are not great there.
No.
Jeff, you get a nice position on the bridge, or you can go all the way down to the crypt.
Yeah, I'm heading to the crypt to join my brother.
All right. The crypt
I'll say
is if you're gonna get all the way to this side where Brad is. He's like right on that edge of the crypt. To get there, you have to actually walk all the way around. This is not passable terrain, so that'll take a full round to get there.
Okay, right.
Or you can shoot from the bridge, whichever you'd like.
I no longer have a crossbow, so yeah,
Oh.
I'll go. Yeah.
There you go. All right, you get over to right next to where Brad is. I'm sorry, Tiberodite is.
I'll say, brother, it's going to be an honor to fight with you.
Okay. The wolf makes some progress. How far can he swim around? Hold on, I need to do math.
Is there a train going past?
Sounds like it.
So is there so you said this is like a rocky edge, Neil?
Mhm.
Is there like a large rock that we could pick up and like bash its head in?
No, it's like a natural rock formation, like a limestone section that has just been sanded down. There are probably small rocks lying around, but no like big rock that you can just pick up and crash with. I think that moved about the right distance. That was supposed to go about 210 feet. I think that was about right.
I don't even know if I can hit it now.
Now it looks like it's out of your range. What's the max range on light crossbow?
Is that the one that Jeff has?
180.
That's
180 yards.
Oh, so it's in range, just barely, right?
540 for you? Yeah, it's in long range, which is -5 to hit, and then -4 for being submerged. It's no longer right below you, so you
hit it.
Well, it's -9 to hit. There's a 1 in 20 chance.
Oh, it doesn't have AC anymore?
Oh, whatever. A natural 20 is always a hit.
Oh, yeah. Oh, alright. -9.
No.
No.
One of the worst rolls I've ever seen made.
I shoot it over the walls of the town.
The arrow plops in the water harmlessly. Ty, it is getting close.
Okay. Would it be possible? So let me ask you this: if I forego my attack on this round and change my attack to a sword and shield, could I hold my action for next round whenever it comes up to the land?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to drop my crossbow, get my sword and my shield ready, and look to Stefan.
Okay. But that would be your action next round as well. If your hold carries over to the next round, then you get your attack. It wouldn't be like you can get a second attack next round. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You just get your attack
I did
first.
that. Okay.
All right, you switch to sword and shield, putting the crossbow down beside you. And next round initiative.
Okay. Do I even need to roll?
No.
Okay. And so my plan is to attack with my sword, and with my shield, I plan to just take a block action with it. And now in this situation, I imagine I'll have high ground against it, because as it will be coming up, not only high ground, but maybe even a further bonus because it'll be climbing out of the wall.
Climb up a slope, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so what would my plus be from all of that? I have already a +3.
1 for high ground. I'll give it, the
Or
+2
plus
for
2,
maybe
alright.
it's awkward climbing.
Okay, so altogether I will have +5 to hit.
Okay. Well, don't roll your attack quite yet.
Okay.
Jeff got a 6 for initiative. Pat got 10 for initiative. The sheriff and his men are running alongside the river's edge, trying to come up to meet you. The werewolf begins to climb out of the river and up towards you, but as it does so, it begins to slip in its wolf form, and then it shifts from that of a wolf to that of a half-man, half-wolf. Its head kind of shifts and comes up and shortens. The hair on its body turns to a bit more brownish color. Its red, beady eyes stay bright and red and beady. The ears move a little bit further to the sides, and
As
its
it's
forepaws become
transitioning-
hands.
As it's transitioning, I don't even hesitate, and I just attack.
All right. Well, it transitions and then climbs, and then you can hit because it can't climb up in wolf form.
Gosh, dang it!
You swing and miss terribly. The wolf can go... It climbs up but cannot make an attack this round, actually. Jeff, you're here. You can make your move.
Alright, I shall attack it, and say you're an ugly fucker, aren't you?
And Patrick is out of your range by the time you get your next bolt loaded.
Yeah, I was rolling to move anyway.
Okay, cool.
So it was a +1, is that just +1 now?
Yeah,
It's-
Yeah, it's climbed up. Actually, I'm sorry, I messed up. You should have gotten your attack while it was climbing as well. So go ahead with the +3.
Right, okay. First one is bad, the second one is, oh, that's better.
The second one's a crit.
Lovely.
But
It's,
this interrupted climbing up, and maybe a
No,
dex
it passed
check
its
to
saving.
fall back in.
It passed its saving throw, so no.
Oh, dear.
Rest in peace.
Yeah.
All right, you stab it for 4. It seems to not be bothered by the attack, and it looks like a lot of the wounds on its body have been healed up. The sheriff and his men are barreling down the side of the path as we roll initiative for the next round.
Hold on, I didn't get to do anything yet.
Oh yeah, well, you're moving. Where are you moving to?
Well, before I do that, there's no way I can get Ginger back to 1 health, right? There's no check
No.
for that.
She's
Well,
going to
I
need a
guess-
night of rest.
I just run.
If I'm at 0, I'm able to wake up within an hour? Is it?
Yeah, but your waking will be like you won't be able to move.
Yeah.
You
okay.
might be able to have some sputtered conversation.
I'm just gonna get as far as I can towards the crypt.
Okay. Initiatives, please. What did we see there? 14 and 11, and you're running. It'll still take you. What was this? 150 plus 670 is 7, 8, 20. So it'll take you a while, and then another, what, 250 feet, 820, that's 1,000 something feet.
How close am I right now?
When you said that Stefan's attack didn't bother it, did it even cut it? And is there blood?
Yeah, it did cut it, and there is blood.
It
So
just
it'll
didn't
take
care.
you 4 rounds to get to the crypt from up here, and if you started moving last round, you've already got 1 round of those 4 down.
Okay, so
I'll yell out to back up.
where am I, like right there or something?
Something like that, yeah. The wolf man goes first in his new wolf form, or her new wolf form. Ty. It looks at you and it brings its claws to bear against your shield, scraping deeply against it, but not actually getting a hold of it. It looked like it was trying to grab your shield. It missed. Instead, just scarring it. Your guys' go.
Yeah, I just keep running.
So let's see. Jeff goes before me.
Alright, I shall make my 2 attacks. So just +1 now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing I can't get a
No
flank
high
in this
ground, just your normal bonuses.
Yeah, and no flank, I'm guessing.
No, because it's kind of coming up on this ledge, and well, no, I guess it's kind of sort of pushing itself in between the two of you. Hell, it's probably turn to face Ty. You probably get a back attack. Yeah, +2.
Okay. I shall take that. So 1.
Yeah.
That
Lovely.
is another critical hit. And a hit.
Yeah,
Wow.
and a hit. 3d6. 9.
Damage. What was last round? All right, it does not go down. Ty.
I'm only taking my sword action because right now I'm doing my block with my shield.
Right.
We do get second attacks this
At the end
round.
of the round, yeah. Which is the end of the round because the creature went first.
Where's the sheriff right now? I
He's
know he's
like-
in between me and them.
Yeah, the
but-
sheriff is maybe a round and a half in front of you.
Okay.
Yeah,
19
another
is
hit.
a hit. 6 is not.
5.
I would also try and keep myself positioned to where either me or Jeff would still keep a back attack.
Right.
So I guess dance around the werewolf.
Okay. Well, there's not much room to dance. It's kind of like the crypt here and rocky ledges all around. Let's roll initiative.
That circle about where I am now.
Yeah. 120 yards or 360 feet. You should go a little bit further. You can move about 360 every round.
Okay.
Good initiative roll.
Yeah, needed
Ooh,
that.
very nice, Jeff. Nice, nice, nice. All right, Jeff goes first. The sheriff
All
and
right.
his men are on the bridge coming your way.
No. And definitely no.
No. They both miss. What did you roll, Brad? 8? The wolf
I rolled
goes
8.
before you. He
I'm taking my block action.
pounces
my-
on you, trying to knock you down. So he actually just leaps against you, shoving you backwards. He hits. Give me an opposed strength check.
Does that give me an attack of opportunity if he's
That's an
bouncing?
interesting question that I was trying to
Yeah.
consider. Because you do end up. He does move away from you. But let's resolve this attack of opportunity first, because if he doesn't
Okay.
move, then there's no way.
On
Okay, so
this,
yes, I do.
I would.
Hold on.
I would lawyer. If I win, I can knock him prone because
Nope,
that's how
that's
the
not
shield
how-
shield rush works.
This is a.
That's what
Hold on, let me look at
strength check. The strength check with the shield.
This
the
is an
shield rush
overbear
thing?
attack. There's specific rules for this engagement. It's detailed in the combat
Okay.
and tactics. Let me just look up the overbear rules.
Oh my god.
Well,
Wow.
you definitely don't succeed. Here we go. I was in the wrong chapter.
At 3, 2, 1. We're doing well with our D20s.
The attacker hits, they must make an opposed strength check. Da-da-da-da-da. Da-da.
Do I still get my block, Neil? I
You're
try and
using your
block it?
shield as a block?
Yeah, because with my offhand on my shield, I can either shield rush, shield block, or shield rush, shield punch, block, or there was another one, but I think it was like trap or something.
I need a.
I-
Let me.
I
Well,
did
I'm looking up like
specify.
5 things at once here. Let me just a moment.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. So you're talking about it says an extra block.
Yeah, my weapon and shield style says normally a character employing a shield in his offhand can shield rush, shield
Okay.
punch, block, or trap. And
So I don't think
specified-
a block maneuver against an overbear is particularly effective because the idea is to come into contact with you. So putting your shield before you is just gonna, it's not
Okay.
blocking the blow from contacting you. That if anything, that might give them a bonus. So I don't think a block is effective against an overbear. His check is a what is that? A 31 against you, against your 18. So it shoves you and knocks you backwards and down. I'm going to give you a dex check to see if you can manage to, hit the deck before you tumble backwards into the water.
Does Stefan get an attack of opportunity?
That is a good question. Yes, Stefan, you get an attack of opportunity.
Love it.
If the overbear
I'm
had
afraid
failed,
to.
that is a hit.
It's so.
21. Actually, it does clear by 5. That should be a crit. God, nice rolls.
Dex
Oh.
is my worst stat.
All right, so the the werewolf knocks you down as Stefan stabs it. Is not quite enough. So you're down on the ground. The wolfman is literally on top of you, slobbering down into your face. The sheriff and his men start barreling around the side of the crypt to come up behind Stefan as...
Do I have a good look for a shot?
Yeah, it's 273 feet from you. You can get a shot from here. I think that's medium range.
Yeah, it would be medium.
-2 to hit.
Are you doing shooting into combat rules?
Yeah.
He's standing on top of Ty, so I don't think he'll hit Ty. Unless he rolls a 1.
Yeah, but I'm directly behind him.
Behind...
Yeah.
Yeah, if he misses, we'll do some firing into melee stuff.
I missed, but it was close.
Alright, let's see. No, it just hits the crypt. Initiative for next round.
Oh, please let me save my brother. That would be cool.
Oh, you're gonna
What
need
do
really
I
fast
do for
initiative.
initiative in this, Neil?
Come on.
Well, you are knocked down. What is your action?
Am I able to try and drive my sword into it?
You have an arming
Like,
sword?
Yeah, am I
No,
able
it's too
to
big.
take my
No, the wolf's on top of you. You might be able to make an attack at a penalty. At I'm gonna say -2 to hit because you're awkwardly on the ground and you can't really swing yourself around very well.
Okay, what would I roll if I wanted to make a strength attack could I make a strength check to maybe turn the tables and pin it down?
Yeah, you can make a strength check to try and roll it over to your side. That's fine.
Okay, yeah, I guess I'm gonna try and wrestle the werewolf. I
Okay.
think. What would my initiative roll plus for that
3.
be? I got 17. I got 17 strength, so I think my odds would be better with that.
+3 is the initiative modifier.
Okay.
Poor Ginger is just like unconscious, badly wounded. Blood's kind of leaking from her face on the bridge. Oh,
Yeah,
that does not bode well for any of you guys.
Did
I got
the
6.
sheriff get a initiative?
The sheriff is coming up behind Stefan, but there's not a lot of room behind you guys to fight. That crypt section's not super big. You could probably fit 2 people side by side. So the sheriff or one of his men can be adjacent to Stefan. And they'll be getting there this round. The werewolf goes very first with a 4 for his initiative. The werewolf bites
We
down.
specify that I had my shield, and my shield will be between me and the werewolf. So how does that affect my armor class?
I don't think so. You're also pinned on your back, and the werewolf. What is this? 17, and then +4 for you being pinned is a 21. So even with your shield, that wouldn't matter. The wolf reaches down with his man-wolf head and rips into your flesh for a measly 4 points of damage.
-1.
Don't be a werewolf, please.
Who's next? Stefan. Oh no, I'm sorry. The sheriff's man got there first. He comes
but
up.
he can't get past me.
He can come adjacent to you unless you don't want him to. You can block him if you'd like.
Yeah, I would really like to, but
He comes with a spear and wildly stabs at the wolf for no effect.
Oh dear.
The sheriff is behind you guys calling, "Kill the beast!" And Stefan's turn.
Yeah, okay, so what are my bonuses? Because I'm guessing is it prone, technically? If it's on top of...
It's squatting at this point. It's kind of prone and up, so I'll give you a +2 for its positioning.
Okay, and then back attack as well?
Yep.
So +5 in total?
Yep.
Okay, very good. Oh, yes.
Oh my god, that is a double critical. Please roll
Oh.
triple damage
And it
dice.
Wow.
Did the 15 hit as well?
The 15
Yes.
hit as well, yes.
20 points of damage.
That has to be it.
20 points of damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you run the wolf all the way through, and it crumples on top of Tiberodite and begins to slide off the rock and into the water.
I'm going to try and stop it.
Do I need to make any save versus poison or anything? Any save versus death to turn into a werewolf?
No, that's just a
Okay.
myth.
Neil, sorry, I'm not going
You're gonna try and grab it.
to... Yeah, I am. Yeah.
Okay. Make me an attack roll with your hands.
How's it sliding off into the...
Well, 'cause
how's
you
that working?
So you stab it, and there's a fairly narrow area here. So as you stab it, it kind of collapses, and it collapses on the side of Ty, so its weight is at an angle, and its paws are dangling down. You just need to make an attack roll to grab onto it, and you should be able to hold it without any problem.
Is it an attack roll, right? Because I'm not. That seems really weird. Because there's no inertia. It's starting off with no momentum. And
It's
as
a
it
slow
slides-
slide.
Maybe. What about maybe a dex check instead?
A dex check seems... This is more like I want to grab this creature before it slides off. You've got a sword in each hand, and you've armored up, and so it's like throwing the swords to the ground, grabbing the creature, but not just tossing the swords to the side.
So I'm guessing it's prone. It's
you
not
only need a
moving.
10 to hit it because you're just trying to grab it.
Okay. Yeah. Do I get any bonuses? Back attack.
I'll give you
It's not moving.
+4 for its slow movement and everything.
Okay. Cool.
There you go. You grab hold of a paw.
And I scream, chop its head off.
Okay. The wolf is badly cut open. The spearman kind of steps forward, sees that it's dead, and you're grabbing onto it. The sheriff and his other man come around. Luther, you're on the shoreline. What are you doing?
I'm running towards the crypt.
Okay. You keep running. The sheriff and his other men come around. They're going slowly. Woo! Looks like we got the beast.
It regens. Cut off its head. Keep on stabbing it. Let it regen. Stab it. Stab it.
All right. They begin to help you haul it back up. Ty, did you go below 0?
I'm at -1.
All right, you're at -2 now.
I went.
You're gonna start bleeding 1 point every round.
The round. I think the round that I went unconscious, or the round I was knocked out, is the same round that Stefan killed it. So would I lose another HP right now?
You lose an HP the round that they're bringing it back up on shore.
Okay.
For sure.
Fair enough.
All right. I'll tell the sheriff to hack its head off, and then can I approach my brother and attempt to save him?
Sure. Give me an int check to bind your brother's wounds. While the sheriff begins. Fantastic. You get his armor off. You start pulling things aside, but it's not looking good. His wounds are grievous, and you're out of your depth here. Maybe fumbling.
I'll scream out to the sheriff to help my brother.
The sheriff is too busy hacking the creature's head off round after round. He pulls out his short sword, which is not a very good weapon for decapitating things. But eventually, they manage to cut through the head of the werewolf.
Well, hang on. In that case, I'm going to stand up and I'm going to grab the sheriff and say, "I'll do that. Help my brother. I can't help him."
It's my. He resists, saying it's his job to decapitate the wolf. Here to protect the town, not save every damn citizen in it.
And sheriff, I think it was us that.
Shut up! I'm killing this wolf. Damn it!
All right, can I attempt to assist him to get it to go faster then?
Yeah. The two of you guys managed to cut the wolf's head off. Ty, you bleed another point of damage, while the two of you are hacking the wolf to bits. And as Luther's just coming around the edge of the thing, one of the other soldiers, guards, comes over to bandage up Ty. And with a natural 19, he succeeds.
Oh.
Ty, you are, what is this, -3 for you? Okay.
Wait, so it's definitely a were man. It wasn't a woman that transformed into the.
I mean, right now it's a were person. You can take some time to investigate to see if it's male or female if you'd like. That just sounds like an awkward investigation.
Yeah, it does, but I don't have anything better to do right now.
Okay.
So when it died, did it retain its form that it died in, or did it transform back?
Good question. I am not entirely sure. I think it does. Once you hack its head off, I think it morphs back into its human form. And into a rather slender 5'5" woman with kind of dirty greenish brownish hair, clear complexion, and matching the description of the woman that you had heard from before.
I'll say to the sheriff, "Well, it appears that we found Beatrice."
Well, don't think she'll be bothering anyone any longer.
Well, it's a good thing she killed her family then. At least they don't have to go through this suffering.
He and his men begin to drag the corpse back to the mainland while the two of you stand around.
Yeah, if they're dragging him back, I'm going to say at least one of you two needs to come with me and get Ginger, because I can't carry her.
Yes, perhaps we should. Perhaps we can get the soldiers to help, or if not, get the whack.
Okay. Can I get a? Is it Stefan and Luther? You're both going back to get Ginger? No, someone's got to take care of Ty.
Yeah, I'll take Ty. I'll attempt to carry him back.
Luther, you've finally just gotten here, and it's time to turn around and head all the way back home. Give me a perception check, Luther.
Okay. Killed it.
Nice. As you're making your way along the road back towards the bridge in the full light of the new moon, of the full moon, you can see someone standing over Ginger.
Oh, Jesus. Well, I start running.
All right, so you
Who
start.
goes there?
You run and give a shout. They look around, spot you, duck down for a moment, and then stand up and run the other way across the bridge. You take off after them and come across Ginger's body. She still looks well and alive. The other person has cleared the other side of the bridge and has in the northern market headed west.
Oh God.
What do you do?
I at least give chase into the northern market.
Okay. Very quickly, you get into the northern market, but by the time you get to the northeast corner of it and look down that street, the person is gone, and you're standing here, looking this way. You can't tell which way they've gone.
Yeah, I just once I can't find them, I just head back to Ginger and wait for somebody to come help me carry her back to the house or something.
All right. Eventually, everyone can reconvene back at the house. Ginger, any gold or coins you had on your character is gone.
I do not carry coins on me.
Perfect. No ill effects then.
I had in my backpack a horn, a medical kit, and a few rations. Well, one ration.
No, that wouldn't. What was on your waist? You carry a spear and a shield.
Spear and shield. There would have just been a belt with no pouches on it.
Yeah, they don't take anything from you then. There's nothing
Okay.
valuable on you, but they did take a look.
There would be a signet ring on my finger if that counts.
No, that was not taken.
Okay.
All right, the party reconvenes back at their house that night.
Yeah. I guess I want to try to talk to William and Joseph immediately.
Sure.
I think I'm still out.
Yeah, you're gonna be out for a few days.
Yeah.
And I tell him what happened to Ty and say he got bitten by the werewolf. And I've heard things that may not be very good about that.
He frowns. Well, I think we
Chain
should
me
put
up
him
in
down.
the cellar, boys.
Is that a real thing? Is
What do you mean?
it a werewolf?
I don't know. That's the legend, isn't it? If you get bit by a werewolf, you turn into a werewolf.
Yeah.
How do you stop it?
Your grandfather would have known. Just a
Well,
simple historian. I don't deal with legends and rumors and mythical creatures that turned out to be real.
Well, Stefan, you knew about these things. Stefan, Luther, you knew about these things. Sure, there's some way to stop it.
Well, there's one thing that has been talked about as a solution, which is eating wolfsbane. But I'm not sure if that's a preventative measure or a actual solution to someone being bitten already.
We must save our brother. Do you have any in that little plantation of yours?
I think wolfbanes has any effect on anything. I don't think you carry any wolfbane in your little plantation.
Nah, probably not. Well,
Where do we get it from?
we Luther's having a crisis. He's just kind
Quickly,
of
but
thinking
but-
and
but-
wondering. And
where do we get it from?
do I know where we get wolfsbane from? I have herbalism.
You do. You might know where wolfsbane could be found.
Would there be a store in town, like a herbalism type thing?
There used to be. Not anymore. Kind of a shitty
Of
town
course.
you guys are in.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh, wolfsbane, it grows deep in Blackthorn Forest.
It does grow in Blackthorn Forest. You don't know of any particular locations where. There are hunter-gatherers that head out there into the forest to do things. You might be able to hire someone to fetch you some wolfsbane tomorrow when they go out.
This is all. I kind of relay that, and I say it's very urgent. Tomorrow, if he is a werewolf, he'll change.
In that case, we need to go now.
So, I wonder what happens if he's not awake. Does he still change?
What are you thinking for? We need to go there now. Get some.
Into the forest.
Let's see if that our brother turns into a werewolf, and we kill him.
I don't think the two of us could do anything in the forest.
We could collect wolfsbane and come back.
The elves, they patrol there.
Be right back.
It doesn't matter. It's our brother. We have to save him. You said that you wanted to keep the family together. It's just for
Well,
him.
You left out one possibility is we go into the forest and we die. And then our brother turns into a werewolf and kills the rest of the people in the house.
In which case we die anyway. The moon is on now. If he would have turned, then he would have turned. He's not turning.
Well, we have time. Tomorrow we need to talk to someone who's been into the forest before. See if maybe they can help us. But by tomorrow night, we'll have to either have the wolfsbane or be prepared to get it over with.
For both of them, right?
Yes. And for our sister.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's not just Ty that was bit.
Actually, Neil, who was actually bitten and not just scratched?
Ty was bitten badly.
Yeah, I don't...
Ginger was mauled. It was mostly scratching to her.
There's a critical core. Yeah.
You know, I think... Then I bring up that I think it's just the bites that are infectious.
We should be careful though, but we need that wolfsbane. What if we go out there and what if they don't know anything? We need to go now.
We can't find anybody in the middle of the night to help us.
We don't need help. You play with your herbs and plants.
If it was just picking plants, that'd be fine, but it's avoiding the elves and picking plants.
Stuff the elves. It's our brother. I won't let him die.
What do I know about the edge of the forest along Wadsworth?
3 miles you've got.
In theory, you have 3 miles. That's kind of the area the humans maintain, and the elves typically don't bother anyone in there.
Okay.
No.
Alright.
Brother, your cowardice is showing.
I think my intelligence is showing.
It paralyzes you.
Alright. If we have to go, then we have to go. But
Very good.
You'll have to let me lead the way. Stay a good distance behind me, because I'll try to make it so that even if there are elves in the area, they don't see me.
Okay, we
So
can do it slow.
Yeah, I get all my armor off, and I get into some random common clothes, and then get a cloak with my hood up, and my daggers, and I'm ready to go out.
Alright, we're going to take a break. And when we come back from the break, half the party is going to go into the Blackthorn Forest alone at night. See you guys on the other side. Bye-bye.